All right, cool. We're in.
If you're gonna make me.
Well, yeah, I'm making you. Hello, Internet. Welcome back to Crits and Giggles. All hail the Queen. This is our D&D Doing It Live Dragon 1 campaign. I'm your host and GM, Dat Magic Juice. We're going to go around the table, introduce ourselves and our characters. Recap today is basically going to be what's the plan so far. And then we're going to get into more planning. It's going to be great. Starting with Heck.
All right, hey everybody, it's me, Sir Heckalot. You know, I'm here, I'm on your screen, and I am back with Aster, the Shifter Circle Wildfire Druid. On over to Chris.
Hi, everybody. My name is Chris, and I've scraped the spunk off your mother's teeth to play him in this campaign. Not Hyacinth.
It's me, Cornac McGraw. I am playing Juno, our Twilight Domain cleric, and I'm not on your mom's teeth either.
You said teeth eater, right?
Teeth either. I'm really good at enunciating with my lisp.
Either. Either, either.
Either, or.
But I'm glad we clarified. I'm Chrissy Kritz. I'm playing Ulta. She's AI art, FYI. No, I'm just kidding.
No, stop being AI. Be yourself.
After how many years?
I love Chrissy.
Over to you, Magic.
Hey, that's me. Okay, we've got shit to talk about, right?
I mean, that's an easy topic for folks like me and Corndog, so.
Yes.
Hell yeah, baby. We love talking about our shit.
So we are currently in Waterdeep after a long campaign of solving mysteries, figuring out what the fuck's going on, and planning what we're going to do about Tiamat's return. So, broad picture, here are some things we know before getting into it today. We know that Severin, the leader of the cult of the dragon, has at least 2 dragon masks. We have destroyed 2. That leaves 1, to our knowledge, unaccounted for. Does that track with what you guys have for the overall campaign in dragon masks?
Sorry.
I believe so.
Yes. Okay, great.
Yeah, we don't know about 2.
We know he has 2. We have destroyed 2.
Yes.
So there's only
a third
1.
one that exists somewhere.
Yes.
Somewhere.
And
It's a
hopefully
secret
has
third
not been
thing.
retrieved.
Yeah, so and that's important because we knew from a while ago that the fewer dragon masks they had, the longer it would take / harder it would be to complete the ritual. But they needed a minimum of 2 to do it, which now we know they have. We have also learned that the part of the ritual included sacrificing humans, or not just humans, but people, as part of the ritual. So there's one aspect that we don't really know much about right now in detail. We know they have to have prisoners from all the raids that they've done. Amassing a horde worthy of the Dragon Queen has been done. So those are like the big components that we know. Like the ritual has already started and they've gotten all the pieces together, at least at minimum, if not better, to do so. We are currently at a meeting, an unofficial, like higher members of council meeting, that included us, Chance and not Chance, our ex-Dragon Cult friends who seem to be involved with the training of people and good dragons alike for dragon riding for the upcoming conflict. LSAO. Ha! I remembered. LSAO, who has been working on basically artificer-esque machinations to help us, including but not limited to the mounts themselves, like saddles, I guess, for a lack of a better word, and like improvised weapons and things like that people can use, as well as magical training for other people. The Dragon Council has agreed to, if we choose to do this, be your personal mounts going into the final battle. It sounds like you guys were at least leaning toward not being part of the Vanguard, which would be like full frontal assault, but like trying to get a sneakier-ish way into the well while the whole big battle is going on, possibly with at least one of them, if not all of them. That hasn't been hard decided by you guys yet, so that's going to be on the table. And you have a map on the table that shows the overall area around the Well of Dragons, with an entire army of dragons and other creatures kind of surrounding the well, as well as an indication of small battalions and varying sizes of troops and creatures on the good side on their way to the well from all directions. I think that's what I have to offer for big picture. Is there anything you guys want to add to that, especially including like details from last time?
No.
Okay.
I would like to add that we now have a winning spirit, and I paid money to the gods, so that way we would have advantage on every single roll that we have from now until the end of the campaign. That also happened.
I disagree.
All right.
Gave it a shot.
Yeah, good one. Yeah.
Thanks.
Good try.
Thanks.
Yeah, you're right. We don't have a winning spirit.
We have a quitter spirit, and we're doing our best.
In fact, we quit. Let's go back to Waterdeep and buy ourselves a harem with
Just
an Amex black card
Go down into the yawning portal and just see
spit
what
into
Just
it and
start
see
a
what's at the
different
bottom.
campaign.
Yeah, just go spelunking instead of
Let's
fighting.
just
Level
in.
20 down the
All hail the
portal.
Queen is now Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Here we go.
Yep.
At
Exactly.
level 20, bitch. We'll be
Pivot.
I was
fine.
like, man,
Yeah.
you would bust through that at level 20.
It would still be an absolute slog, but yes.
Wouldn't it be great if we got to
Five more years. 5 more years.
Oh
we get to the
my
bottom of the
God.
Mad Mage's tower and we find that gold dragon at the bottom and then we're like, no, and kill him anyway. We said no.
Oh my god.
Shit.
Probably fine.
So that's where we're at. We're still, if I remember correctly, we ended with like still in this room, to give you guys time to kind of think on any more planning / things you might want to do before we actually head toward the Well of Dragons. I know.
Some like potions of all things resistance, like universal resistance. I know they exist in Baldur's Gate 3. I do not know that they exist in this version of Faerun, but I think it should be allowed.
I
What
mean,
potions are you looking for?
Potions of universal resistance, so that way
It would
everything
basically
comes in
be
is
like a globe of invulnerability, I think. Or it's like you have like resistance or immunity to all damage.
I'll take
given-
damage. I just want to take half
Mm-hmm.
because I'm just a cleric.
You could, given the time and expertise to make them.
To be fair, I did ask for them like 7 episodes ago, but then
There's
I
not-
don't think we ever followed up.
There's not universal ones, but like one damage type exists and there's no limit to the number you can chug.
I want universal,
Wait, what
and
about
my
the
spouse
potion of
is a
it? I'm
smart
gonna link
wizard who I think could have figured it out.
Figure it. I mean, if you think about it, you could just
let
make.
me drink a gallon. That's all these potions.
Yeah,
combined.
you could just make like a big gulp of all of the other ones poured into like a big mixture and
Then if
just.
you look at the small text of those ones, it says this replaces the effects. Blah, 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 blah.
Oh, doesn't it?
I linked the potion of invulnerability in chat. I don't know if it's like a canon like 5e item, but it's on Roll20's compendium.
It is. Yeah, it is part of 2024.
Stupid rules.
Okay, boomer, calm down.
Sorry, the 2024 rules are not good. There's a
Potion
few
of
good things,
invulnerability.
have a lot of bad things.
Yeah, I want to get some potions of invulnerability.
That's a good thing,
Okay.
but it makes me mad.
The
Because
rare
they're
item.
real. And I would like at least one for all of us.
Let's have you roll a d20 for me, corn dog. This is basically against a DC
it.
to see if you can find a place in Waterdeep that has and sells these. Okay,
I
I'm
rolled
gonna,
a 19.
No, Ulta knows of one. It's called the Wasted Seaman.
It's by the docks. It's in the Great Harbor.
That's a bar in my D&D game. I don't know why I said that one. Of all the ones I pulled out of my head.
It sounded like you were gonna say something else. You were like the wasted
It's
seaman.
Of course he has a waist.
ladies and gentlemen, and these thems in between, Chrissy ad-libbing.
The wasted.
Who doesn't have a waist? What do you mean?
Oh shit. Okay, I'm gonna say yes to the potions of invulnerability. Let's roll a d12 to see how many would be in stock available.
Give yourself guidance.
I didn't give myself guidance. I don't think I can
mean
on this
eight's
roll, but I
good.
rolled
That's
8.
that's not a guidanceable roll.
Just let me.
You
You're
said
God, Magic. Just let me.
guidanceable.
Yes,
Guidance.
guidanceable is a verb.
Is it?
You heard it here first.
No. We're gonna pretend it is.
I like that we not only canceled the real word guidable, but that we
Yeah.
made.
We made another one that's more complicated.
This isn't related to the spell. Not as a person.
Oh shit. Okay. Jesus. You have your black cards, so we're just gonna hand wave this because there's like no way you're actually gonna spend all that money.
You see me pull it out of my bra?
you
I almost took a credit card from my desk. My credit card and just.
I don't know if we're allowed to have these.
No,
you
don't do
have
that.
collectively 8 potions of invulnerability. Split them how you
Ooh.
may choose.
All right, everyone gets one.
Mm-hmm.
I think we give one to our necromancer friend. Something I thought about in the car is, do we want to call the former Thayian to join us? I can't remember her name off the top of my head, because she could help us a lot with the other wizards of Thay, because she knows exactly like the kind of magic.
True.
Yes.
So I'll send her a message and see if she's available for the end of the world.
Why don't I have her name?
It's somewhere. I think it's in one of our handouts.
Player handouts named NPC.
Can we call on our ally Old Bitey from the handouts?
Oh my god.
Oh Jesus!
Did you say-
Yes, please. We need old Bitey.
Old Bitey was a foe.
Yeah,
he's
but
fine.
maybe he'll change his mind.
Yeah,
Did you say
Holy
old
shit.
bitey?
Yeah.
Bitey. It's a fish. We fought him.
Old bitey.
Yeah.
Yeah, HP
Do you-
did the
do you
voiceover,
remember
and it was
him?
beautiful.
Yeah.
I don't think Chris
He's
was
from
here.
Rime
I
of the
don't
Cross
remember
Man.
that at all. Are
You
Oh.
definitely weren't in this campaign for that, but you might have been around when HP did he was doing Rime of the Frost Maiden
Mhm.
and did a basically what is the singing bass thing as a shtick in like a tavern.
I wasn't around for that either,
Okay.
despite my
Oh, well,
one
yeah, no,
appearance
he's-
on Rime of the Frost Maiden.
Oh, well, yeah, no, he's a canon character in Rime of the Frost, like actually written in, and then HP went so far with it.
Yeah.
Could I message Jamna? Because that
Jamna,
bitch,
okay.
where is
Mhm.
she at?
Yeah, when we let one of them go in a boat in a place
Jam my nuts in your mouth.
at the wasted semen.
Jamna is
Is she gonna still be unavailable because she has been unavailable every other time we've tried to call?
no, she's gonna respond that she is in Waterdeep. Not in Waterdeep, sorry. She is accompanying one of the battalions that's about halfway to the Well of Dragons right now.
Oh
I'll say,
shit.
see you there, bud.
I was thinking about her the last session I was in.
We did call on our giant friends too, right? They were
Yeah.
there. Okay.
You have not spoken with them lately, but you can see them on the
I thought
map.
they were already headed there based on the maps on the table.
Yes. Castle Neritar, the one that you guys minus Spunk flew on with Blagathkus, King of the Giants, is is
I love
hovering.
Blagathkus.
It was pretty fun. Is
This
hovering
guy.
is hovering a ways away from the well, stationary. But like,
Okay, so there's
probably as
2
close as anyone else.
Thayans, maybe 3 Thayans in our handouts.
you have several. Yes.
Yes, I don't think it was Tarul Var. I think that's a baddie.
He was a bad one.
And I don't think it was Wrath Modar.
That was another bad one.
Also bad. His outfit looks stupid. So other than that, I'm not seeing Thayans in here.
No, I didn't. I don't think we had a handout for her. I remember
we did
giving.
Merc as Borrow Jost, though.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Sabaro.
I do remember I was using Sofina's stat block for her, but she had a different name. Anyway.
Sounds like Sofino it is.
So you're messaging her asking what?
Jamna?
No, I thought you were talking about the Thayan.
Oh, yeah. Hey, so we're going to go up against your cult in a little bit. Do you want in? Or are you already at the Well Dragons? I took out the word of to make it fit.
Yeah.
You could
Probably
do.
an autocorrect in the next
You could
one.
do well O apostrophe dragons.
Well of Dragons.
She will respond. And make a persuasion check.
I love that you so frankly said you're a cult. Like, I don't think she saw it that way at all.
She was a part of them before.
I know.
Look, if someone went after the cult I grew up in, I would, like, if someone was like, "You're a cult, Courtney," I'd be like, "Oh yeah, I get it."
Yeah.
But that's just me as a former cultist. I'm gonna cast guidance upon myself while I
Boop shabody doo, boop shabody doo, boop shabody doo.
Oh my god.
I imagine Courtney being in a
Oh my god.
cult in her younger years. It's just
Oh, it's gonna be stuck in my head.
Shabody
Chris, what have you
doo.
done?
natural 20. Let's fucking
Damn.
go.
Holy shit balls.
Sheesh.
All right. She will respond
Took a full
that
caca
she and
right
a
on my
small
nuts.
group of Thayans are specifically seeking out the traitors in this overall conflict.
Hitters on what side?
In character, you would remember that the only reason she offered help to you in the first place was because the Thayans involved with the dragon cult essentially were traitors to the Thayan ways.
Okay.
So the ones that there were 13 whose animus vessel you destroyed, and she's saying they're going to seek out those that are not already dead. You have killed 2. 3. Rathmodar, Pizza Man, and what was that third one you had?
Dick Magoo.
Nailed it.
Pizza Man, Dick Magoo, and who?
Tarluvar.
Tarlovar, yes.
Yeah, if you look at him, you would think Dick Magoo. Just look at him.
They ugly.
And he's got weird liquid around his head.
Okay, so let's answer a couple specific questions that came up last time, but we didn't really land on anything concrete. It sounded like you were leaning toward going the sneakier route of like not be part of the full big assault battle, but find at least one of 4 ways into the well while all that's going on. A, do you want to be riding in on your dragon companion friends? Or let's turn this into a 3-parter. How do you want to get to where the big battle is going to happen? And then how do you want to get to like start sneaking around from that point to one of the entry points to the well? Let's start with those 2.
I thought we were gonna request that a druid on the other side, where all the battalion is, opens up a tree for us to come through.
Yes. Okay. So if we want to do
That's
that,
how we were gonna get to camp.
I believe we had declined flying in with the dragons because it would be too big of like a.
But we did talk about doing illusion magic on their back, or setting illusion up with them to make it look like we were flying with them.
Correct. That was what we had talked about. But we were not physically trying to ride them into battle as steeds.
okay,
We're
so I'm
gonna go
gonna
around the
be
outside like a trailer
writing
park
these
girl.
down. Point primero. Not riding dragons in, but using illusion magic to make it look like you are. Okay, point the second. Teleporting through a friendly tree to get to the well. I do remember talking about this, and you were told by a druid friend that the best they could do is get you within a couple of miles, because there is along with the army at the well, there is protective magic against teleportation, very much like Waterdeep.
I think that's fine. I don't think we had any issues with that because we knew we were going to have to hike and trek a bit anyways.
Yes.
But one question I do have is I was under the assumption, I thought we had identified a pathway into said. I thought somebody was like, I can show you where to go. I thought we had somebody say that when we were sitting there. And earlier Magic said that we did not have a direct path. Or am I nuts on that?
So what you do not have, which I think we just clarified, is like there it is, let's teleport to there. That is not available. But so getting as close as you can via magical means is going to be this tree. And then you were talking about, oh yes, you have
somebody guiding us.
Corey.
Somebody was going
Corey.
with us.
Yeah, Corey had told you that he identified the ways in, so he can lead you there. Let's put that on here. He also told you that's not what I want. There's basically a pick your poison kind of situation. two of the ways in, it's basically two ways that are connected to each other, and another two that are connected to each other all eventually go into the well. You can choose a pair of routes that you would essentially be going against more people, let's say like cultists and mages and stuff like that, and the other pair of ways in would be you going against more creatures in order to get in. Do you have a preference between those two?
Well, team.
One has more creatures, and the other one what?
More peepos.
Yeah, like mages and cultists.
More peepos?
Yeah.
Oh, peepos. Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm. Hmm.
I will say, I believe that I have a trait called Mage Slayer that I've
Is
never
it a
used
swait
once.
trait?
I have never used it a single time. So
Why not now?
why not now?
Right?
Yeah, want to go for the peoples?
Peepos?
You want to be where the people are?
That would be good for your anime move. You got that hot anime boy move that you can use.
It's true.
Zephyr Strike.
That's the one.
Yeah.
I use that one as Borghild, and it's fun.
You got to say the name of the move that as you do it.
Zephyr Strike.
Yeah.
The one I have is called
Believe
Steel
it.
Wind Strike.
Yeah, I thought we were talking about that one. That one's like.
That's the one where you teleport to 5 people and say,
Hmm? It's like a ridiculous amount of force damage
Sorry,
for a
kid.
mid-level spell. Yeah.
or whatever the fucking stupid Sonic meme is. What is it that he says?
Way
Teleports
fast,
behind
cool, man.
you.
Okay.
Hold on. Nothing personal.
Oh.
So we decided on taking the routes that include
Ow.
going against more people rather than more creatures.
Peepo.
Okay. Strategically speaking, you would understand this to be something that is a trade-off. One thing that came as more of a surprise to you than other elements of this upcoming conflict is the prisoners being sacrificed. Do you want to preemptively spend time trying to help prisoners, or potentially lose people who have been captured and get to interrupting the ritual by other means faster, such as killing the mages?
Free OJ. Noir's not here, so I have to
I see.
say it for him.
God damn.
So is that a vote to free the people first?
I guess. It seems like we
I
should.
lean more that way. Yeah.
I know it's a low-hanging fruit, but
Ethically speaking, it sounds nice.
It is very much presented as a, like, save everyone you can at the risk of losing time, or sacrifice a few to more handily save the many kind of conundrum.
trolley problem.
Yep. Okay.
Would you save the people if one of them was your mother?
If
Would
you
you
had a
save-
chance to save your fate,
Would you save
Would you?
5 of your mothers at the expense of one of your fathers? Or would you let the
My dad's
train...
dead already. I don't gotta worry about that.
What if a necromancer brought him back to life and put him on the train tracks of
I'd be
a
pretty
trolley, like a vaudevillian villain?
Pretty upset.
I will say Ulta is indifferent to this choice.
Damn, that's cold.
Well, in defense of, Ulta has been in the military and military training, so she's aware like losing people is part of war. So
That's
like
a cold beast right there.
fairly indifferent.
Yeah.
Not necessarily like pro murder, but not anti either.
Let it not be said that the boy who grew up with parents who ate his siblings not know the value of human life?
Mortal life.
Mortal life. Yes, thank you.
Got you, fam. We'll save as many as we can.
Okay.
But if shit gets dark and starts to go sideways, we run.
Fair enough. Okay. That's decided. That's decided. That's decided. Okay. Overall timeline that's on the table. Keeping in mind that all of the faction leaders, the 4 faction leaders you know are here. The Black Staff is here. Eliseo is here. And your freed minds, we'll say, are here immediately with you at the council table right now for this planning session. Now it's a little more open-ended. Is there anything else you guys can think of that you might want to do or find out about, knowing that with all the battle plans kind of laid out on the table, you have about 5 days before the scheduled start of assault?
I'm gonna sleep with my partner as many times and in as many places as I can during this time frame. That feels important to me.
Gotta recharge those JO crystals.
Mm-hmm.
I will also sleep with their partner.
You know what? It's the end of the world. Why not?
Get it.
We could be dead next week. It's fine.
Please, you wouldn't know what to do with this.
You have a butthole. We can figure it out.
Slaps thick froggy cheek.
Is that a no? Nothing else we can think of?
It is difficult to figure out what I need for war, so I'm going to defer to the person here with war training.
To be fair, I think we've talked about it all. Everybody ordered like all of their stuff, so I guess we would have to spend time going and collecting items.
Mm-hmm.
That's I think that's mostly all we needed to do.
Yes.
Then, like, I don't know, since, like, we even, like, got a response from our Thayan friend, I would like to see if, like, we can learn more about, like, what specific types of magical defenses we might be going toe-to-toe with.
Okay. Let's have you make a history check, then. Or, actually, or investigation. I think a case can be made for that. For like, go to a library and read some books.
Oh no, history is slightly better, so we're gonna do that. Oh, roll 20 is chugging for me. Did hardware acceleration get turned off? Maybe. Oh, well, that's an 11.
Why does it look like that?
I don't know. That's strange.
Okay, so DC wasn't very high because you actually have encountered a handful of both low and high level Thaans. So here's your overall, and then we'll get into some details that you'd be able to find. You know that they rarely assault alone, which is different from, you know, some other powerful mages. The Thaans are known for going into groups. Types of magic that you would definitely encounter include deception and potent offense. So things like invisibility, mislead, what is the other one? Major image. So anything to like throw your senses off as far as like where could they be at any given time. And then the other side would be fireballs. Shocking grasps, firebolts, vampiric touch, like your big AoE spells and your up close and personal 1v1 spells, and especially for the higher powered ones, they would focus more on magic that can both harm you and heal them at the same time, kind of like the big tenet of one of the big tenets of necromancy. Your best defenses that you'd be able to research / tap into your experience about them would be to pick your counter spells, probably have counter spells available. They can be, in a lot of cases, just as helpful as your own offensive magic. And then traits like Ulta's Mage Slayer, where you can, other than counterspell, have reactions to spell casting. Yeah.
I have a question about a world mechanic in the brain of magic.
Hit me.
When multiple resistances begin to take place over the same resistance type, do it stack?
No.
Okay. That was my question.
Okay. It's a good question.
If it was a good question, feels bad that the answer is no.
Yeah.
I don't say no to you guys very often.
I know, that's fair.
This is fun though. I'm doing that on purpose because how often do you guys get to do a 1 to 20 campaign, right?
True.
Anything else you guys can think of? I know this is a lot of like, what do you think kind of open-ended, but
Should we try to get healing potions? Do we have healing potions? Does the army have healing
Should
potions?
probably get some more.
Yeah.
The army does.
Because I know everyone got superior healing potions before we went and fought Dragon First Monk.
We did?
Yeah.
I don't remember
I
getting
ordered
one.
2 for everyone.
Yes.
How many?
2 for
Shit.
everyone.
2 superior healing?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't have those in my equipment. All right.
Yeah, I didn't know
Put them in
about
my
those either.
inventory. That was part of our first stops here. I was like, if we're gonna get out, we should have some potions too. And we should probably also add the potion of invulnerability. And I think we give, because we have 8. So I think we give 1 to our necromancer that's coming with us. Our buddy from, that's part of the sneak crew. And then who are the other 2 people?
Who's part of the
There's
sneak
5
crew?
of us.
Oh, the necromancer?
Yeah. There's 5 of us, and then we've got necromancer. And we've got 2 more. That ideally would be a part of sneak crew. Hottie McHotPants. Is she coming with us?
Astriel?
Yeah.
She and the other 3 faction leaders are at various different points of the outdoor assault.
Okay.
Unless you believe that you can make a case. So Astriel is, let's put it this way. Astriel is leading the vanguard. So like the very front line, first to go in group. Anthar is leading a different branch of the vanguard. And I'm forgetting names.
Rydoth?
Rydoth is
Thursday
joining.
McGee.
Rydoth is joining other druids and mages as a sort of like backline magical support group. You know what I'll do before next time? I'm actually gonna like draw out a diagram for you guys so you can see this. But then who's the last one?
Leosin?
Leosin is part of a secondary sneaky group. So they will be
The Harper
joining you.
Sneaky?
Yeah, they will be attempting to join you in the well, but from the entrance you do not choose.
I'm tempted to give them magic items that they can use to defend themselves.
We could give these other 2 potions of resistance to Leosin, and he can choose someone of the sneaky person crew on the other side. Because it's us and our necromancer on our side.
Yeah.
Unless we wanted any of the dragons to come as people with us. Which I think we talked about with Elia. Having her come with us, but honestly, I cannot remember much of last session. It's been 2 weeks. I'm dead inside.
Can we still ride them into battle if they're people?
With consent, maybe.
Okay.
Only if it's Ellie's face.
She's smoking.
Hot diggity. No doubt. Who?
Huh?
Here, I'll post her in chat.
Sharing her pics, huh?
Yeah, I got you.
Look at what this bitch sent me.
Nope, I put it in sillies.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
White hair with dark eyebrows? Sign me up.
Golly, she looked like she'd be real mean to me.
And I like it.
But that also, she smokes a lot and would still be down.
She takes long drags on cigars.
No,
I
no,
want that
she
for her.
almost looks like somebody who likes themselves a good clove cigarette.
I was gonna say a parliament.
Nice. All right.
Yeah.
Well, would you look at our time? Let's take a super quick break. We'll be right back.
All right. Only cigars that bitch likes are black and mild.
All right. We are back. During our break, is there anything else you guys could think of that you wanted to try to tie up loose ends, do, discuss, plan for in the 5 in-game days you have?
I had a question that I'm not sure we talked about already, and if so, just tell me to stop.
Okay.
We had been in the Dragon's Horde, which I'm assuming question mark could have been Ulta's and the other dragons, question mark, message unclear. But she took nothing from that because all of the magical items we were looking for were found within that horde, right?
You mean the one in underneath Waterdeep in the vault?
No.
One we were just at.
The one we were just at.
Oh, Bremron's horde.
Correct. Brandon.
Brandon's horde.
Brandon's horde.
Brandon the dragon. And that's how that happened, right? Because Ulta was intentional on not taking things from that horde because she would not feel comfortable doing that. But would have ordered magical things to be made. I just don't think we ever talked about how that would look or happen. So I just don't want to be like, we're 5 days away now, Ulta wants magical things. But like, she was just intentionally not taking things from that horde.
Mm-hmm.
Chrissy, the player, I think thought we would talk about that. And if we did already, then disregard because I'll pretend like I just didn't say anything. I just don't remember if we talked about it or not.
I addressed it momentarily.
Okay.
But it seemed like something that Ulta did not want to talk about at the time.
So if I can attempt to clarify a couple things.
Yes, please.
Those of you that chose to take anything only took specific things.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe, oh no, heck, you were not here last time. The time before that was when we established you can get one cool thing that you want. But we were gonna talk between sessions to establish what that was, and I don't think we did that.
And then we super didn't do that.
Now.
Oops.
So let's take that as a written item now.
A written item?
We have homework
action item.
Action item.
But also, question still stands, was that from the horde or was that just the one cool item you can get? Because I think Chrissy, was misunderstanding if it was just one cool item because she'd have picked an item. But she was intentionally not taking things from her own thought. It was like, that's my horde, I'm not going to touch it if I have to come back to it one day.
Okay. I think I at least better understand the question. You know Ulta and your previous life, no part of this horde was yours. It is strictly Bremron's. The item for Aster was an over-the-table way to sort of level out. Everybody else has gotten a certain amount of really cool stuff, and Aster was lagging behind on that. So we're basically saying, heck, pick something.
Heck needs a boost.
And we can say that you were able to get that from the horde. And then also separately, items that you guys had commissioned. Magic needs reminders on what those were because I lost my notes on that.
Okay, that's the part that I don't think we ever talked about is what we were getting commissioned, because I believe all we talked about were the specific items people were taking from the horde.
Correct.
Okay, then Ulta would ask for a commission item. I just don't know what the D&D equivalent is.
Okay.
There's an item, and funny enough, you probably know what it is. I think it's from Elder Scrolls.
Oh, shit.
But it's like, I think they're like bracers of Quicksilver bracers. Am I imagining that? Hang on. It was something that I think that stops breath weapons or bracers.
Something that stops breath weapons?
I thought it was. But it could be heavy armor. I
Feels
just
like
can't.
something.
I think it was Quicksilver something. I don't remember. Maybe it was Quicksilver gauntlets? Yeah, Quicksilver gauntlets, maybe? Was that?
Have you tried Googling it?
I just did that. Okay. I don't know what any of this means because I don't remember this much of it.
Let's do this. Let me write this down so I don't forget. That is a homework item for me to find or create this item. Specifically, what you're looking for is something that stops breath weapons or something else.
Thought it was a thing that I could have sworn using in a game. That I think it's just like hang on. I can't remember. I'll do some digging as well. How about we just end at that?
Okay.
There was or maybe it wasn't necessarily, I don't know. I could have sworn it did something. Maybe it was just lightning, maybe it was just something, but I can't fully remember. And I'm clicking around and I don't want people to have to listen to that.
I am at least immediately thinking of an item that I believe was homebrew for Critical Role. Who was the gnome paladin who got like the soup when they had to get like their 5
Pike.
legendary items? Pike.
Yeah, the
And
Plate
she's a
of the
cleric.
Dawn Martyr.
Yeah, that one. That is like
Yeah.
the only thing that immediately comes to mind based on what you're describing. But that was like absorb it and fire it back kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm. The Vestiges of Divergence.
That was it. The vestiges, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
How were
Okay.
those
it's the
things?
item type.
Anyways,
I'm-
I'll
it
do
was
more
plate
digging.
armor.
I'm good with taking that as an item, and given I know it seems like I'm just like giving you guys whatever you want, but I did set this up entirely on purpose that like collectively throughout the campaign and especially now like planning for this upcoming conflict, and now like the entire city is specifically preparing for this big assault and I did describe like all of the shops have like outdoor workstations and people like actively working on crafting and creating things, so entirely viable to make this kind of stuff happen. And turning it into in character, you could be talking with an artisan to say I want an item that does this and this.
I found the thing.
You found
They're
the
called
thing.
they're Quicksilver gauntlets from ESO, and it is different than what I thought. It favors blocking and spell resistance, not breath weapon. I don't know why that. I think because I was trying to relate it to what this game was.
Yes.
But I think you also have to have heavy armor proficiency, and I do not, so that doesn't matter. So disregard that.
Okay. Yep.
Good.
But again, could craft an item that matches what you're proficient in. It would just have some kind of variation of the effect you're looking for, to, compared to what's written.
Yeah, sure. I'd be open.
Okay, I'm taking that as a homework item for you and me to dig into for next time.
Quick slipper bracers. They're little slippers that you put on your feet.
Oh yeah.
Quick
Imagine
slipper
that with
van
steel and
bracers.
strike.
Yeah.
Slide through. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah.
Do the electric slide. Is that your new move? Slide to the left.
I just moonwalk into battle.
Slide to the left.
Okay,
Quick slipper.
noted. So I think I'm gonna leave this to you guys. If we're kind of running out of steam as far as ideas of things to do before we go, we can make a choice as a team. Do we want to kind of just fast forward to the point that we actually go and start our way to the Well of Dragons? Or do we just want to have a shorter session tonight kind of call it here, or maybe figure out a couple more things and call it there, and then start with go time next time. I'm open to either.
I don't want to do go time without Hyacinth.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I don't want to do go time without me.
Yeah, also true.
Oh yeah, then the next
'Cause
one.
you
Yeah,
won't
yeah,
be there
yeah.
for Gen Con.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, we're gonna figure out schedule behind the scenes for the next one, because yeah, it sounds like we don't want to. We're at the point that we don't want to do a session with anybody missing.
Yeah.
So with 2 people missing for our scheduled next session, we will talk behind the scenes about if we want to reschedule that or just go, hop one and be 4 weeks from today. But yeah, okay. So it sounds like we're gonna squeeze out every drop we can, anything we can think of as far as equipping ourselves, planning, researching, even if it's just an idea to kind of research behind the scenes.
Ulta would be doing some digging and or talking to Astriel about this like supposed layout of the docking or the whatever is happening of fucking tunnels in this mountain that we're gonna have been to. So, because he said there's like one that goes this way and one that goes this way and one that goes another way. So like, she's just trying to figure out the docking on that.
So the diagram itself only has it shows the mountain, and you'll see at this what is it called, a caldera? I forget the exact word. That might be it actually. Yeah, like remember when Mount St. Helens blew and it went from like a nice
Boy, do I.
so
Well, if
down
you're
talking
talking
about my
about the
grandma like
crater,
that.
like in a volcano, that is the caldera. That is
okay.
the correct term.
It's a
Yay!
butthole.
I used a big word.
Woo!
So in
Extended butthole.
like within the caldera
geographic
is like
terms.
this erected, yes, I used that word, temple that actually I can show this to you.
I missed it. You would have gotten away with not calling it out because I missed it entirely, and so did Chrissy, and so did Corn Dog.
Man, bummer.
Don't hand us bullets, Magic.
I mean,
Stay-
even when I don't
Bullets.
think I'm handing you bullets, you still fire them out.
We
of your
have
makeshift
so
shotgun
many
of doom.
guns.
Where did it go?
We have more guns than Texas. Don't give us bullets.
Okay. So you will see this in the caldera.
Oh,
There is like an obvious entrance exit right there, which you would surmise is like 4 cultists and approved personnel only. What you're looking for, which Astriel does not have, is like secret sort of openings within the side of the mountain that take you to tunnels that will eventually lead to the well. That is specific information you're going to get from Corey when you meet him. So you do not have that readily available here.
does that front door look like a chicken ninja with octagonal size raising him above his head and
How
screaming?
high are you?
I don't know. He's
Yeah,
had
Chris,
I'm
we're
looking
trying to
a
find the
couple
secret
gummies
entrance
at
to
this
Airborne.
point. I've been
dude. Calm down.
watching.
It's literally like this whole gray and brown and bronze background. There's this one bright yellow thing, and it looks like a chicken ninja screaming and holding those like octagonal size, maybe tiny daggers, but there's
I
two
love
prongs.
that you say
Love.
octagonal instead of octagonal.
Listen, Chris,
Yeah,
I
I'm
would
a
really
little-
like to see a Rorschach test when we do one, okay?
Do you want to elicit a Rorschach test for me later?
No, I
You
just
want-
want to see it.
I don't know how to test. I'm really bad at tests.
So
Does
this-
that not look like a chicken though? He's going raising the two things above his head. Is that not what it looks like to you?
No.
He's wearing like a mask. That's why I said ninjas, because he's got like a bandana on his head, but his eyes, he looks like a
Chris?
gumball character. What?
Chris, are you on LSD?
No, do you not see that? Please.
Green
Okay.
mushrooms.
Now I'm worried that you guys don't even see the yellow door that's on this massive, like,
I see the
What
door.
yellow
I
door?
see
There's no yellow door.
stop it.
There's no war in Bossing City.
That's mean.
There is no yellow door in Boston.
Fragile.
Thank you. Corn dog gets it.
Okay, so we're trying to go in around the outside.
Yeah, round the outside, round the outside.
Yeah.
Over on this
Over the
part where
top
there's
of the
two
bus.
trailer park girls?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. We're
I've
trying
been
to.
saying that this whole time.
Oh, good. So you do see the trailer park girls, but not the yellow fucking door. Cool. Cool.
I see the door. I don't see the chickens. And
I'll
I
draw
don't
it out
think
for
that's
you.
Wrong of me.
I will draw it for you. And then you'll fucking see what I see, and you can unsee it. No, you can't unsee it.
All right. So Corey knows the side entrance to Erebor.
I can message Corey then. I can do it right now.
While Icarus
Can
is
we ask
taking
him
a
to just
nap.
come here and give us a map?
I think he was gonna meet us wherever we were, right?
That's who we have to keep a potion for. Well, he's a god, but
True.
also not a god. So, I don't know.
Why do we keep
But also
pushing for
sometimes a
God?
baby child. So
Baby child.
Also sometimes baby.
A literal baby.
Oh, sometimes he's a literal baby. Okay. So, yeah, I'll message Corey to ask for directions. Hey, Corey. Can we get directions to both of the different ways in for teams Leos and Sneaky, and then the rest of us? How you?
Okay. Roll a d20.
Stop.
Stop it, Ron. Stop.
Ran, stop.
The number you're looking for is 20.
Well, I got a 10.
Um,
Can I
message
use my
not
previous
received. Let's have you make a perception check. Or Arcana, your choice.
I'm gonna choose the wisdom stat. 27.
Okay. You would surmise that, like you're so in tune with how your magic functions that you could like feel the path of the weave taken by your message to get to its destination, and it was actively blocked, like it hit a protective barrier of some sort. So you would be able to understand that part of the protective magic around the Well of Dragons includes blockers against telepathic communication. There was a chance you could have gotten through it, but you did not.
Can I try again? Can I knock louder?
You can.
I got spells. I got spell slots. I rolled a 2.
Not a
Never mind.
20.
How many spell slots will she burn? Do it. We got days
Alright, I'm
left.
done.
But there's a helpful piece of information you now have. Communication, at least from out to in, is highly restrictive. I'm gonna say within
I'll let everyone know that.
you wouldn't know how far, but yeah.
I'm guessing that would impact scrying too.
Yes.
Those other divination type spells. Shit.
Ulta would also do some inquiring about a exit strategy for the city of Waterdeep if things go completely haywire. Like, are people gonna start like fleeing? Do we have a backup plan? Do we know where they're heading? Do we have a secondary site in which they will flee to?
Yeah, because this is going to be the closest major city.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually
This
not.
and Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate is technically.
Astriel would let you know that Waterdeep is actually, along with like helping prepare people going out, another group of people like the City Watch and I forget what the other protective faction is, but they are working on strengthening the defenses of this city itself to be a sort of tertiary stronghold should fighting and chaos bleed out from the Well of Dragons area. And Ulta, at least you would know that like it's highly advantageous to do that because Waterdeep is already one of the most fortified cities in the Sword Coast.
Check.
Penguin.
Cool. Is Waterdeep protected by a chicken ninja? You know what?
I mean, it might be.
Maybe.
Did you see it?
also- No, where's? I need the
That's
diagram.
not
I need
Waterdeep,
help.
though. That's Hell's Mouth.
That's
yeah, but
funny.
I'm just saying.
It's
that
just a
look-
little cartoon chicken.
It doesn't look like a chicken, it looks like a penguin.
Yeah, at that point.
Oh, I guess so. He's just, I guess. If you think of the black as like a bandana that he wears over his head and the white as his feathers. I see a chicken
like
wearing a
TMNT
hood.
head bandana
Also
going over the eyes.
experienced drugs before.
I see a chicken wearing a hood. You see a penguin. And really, what are
Don't do
penguins
drugs.
but chickens with hoodies?
None of that is birds.
Listen, just because you can't see it, I'm an excellent drawer. You can go to hell.
I won't.
Damn.
I wish chat could see this horrible scribble I've made.
Magic, put it on the screen.
I can work on that while you guys figure out what else you want to talk about / plan.
I want to hire
wait,
this chicken to defend us from Tiamat.
They already
You said.
are.
Oh my goodness.
I want a
Oh.
chicken man as a companion.
You said that Rydoth had already like gone out with the other mages, right?
Yes.
Okay.
But you know he's not there yet, so if you needed to message him, it should not be blocked by the well magic.
Okay. Cause like low key, I'm wondering if there's any like I don't know. This is maybe just for vibes at this point, but like I think it'd be really cool if we had like a pack of like treants or something that could come and like wreck shit up.
He would
Also
tell
look at
you
that dog.
that is already part of the plan.
Hell yeah. Very good.
What the fuck am I drawing right now? I swear to God.
I don't
I'm
know.
so sorry.
None of us know, Chris.
You're hyper focused, and I
Yeah.
appreciate it. I can't wait for the chicken drawing that doesn't exist.
Chicken jockey.
There is no chicken in Bossing Say.
You guys are the meanest people I have ever met.
That's
Oh
not
my
That's
true.
chicken. That's a chicken in a hood. But now, because Chrissy did her penguin bullshit, now I'm drawing a little penguin. But because I don't, because he's angry, he's a knight.
Yeah, I
Hold
mean, I
on.
just see like a penguin screaming into the sky. That's why.
Look, as long as you see an,
Same.
as long as you
It's
see
in-
some form
No,
of
thanks.
like are penguins considered avian? Can I
Yes.
say avian creature if it's
Yeah,
not really a
they're
bird?
birds.
Are they?
Yes, they're birds.
All right. Well,
Chicken Ninja for hire. There you go. There it is.
Oh,
don't have feathers.
my God.
what makes a bird bird? We'll ask Jack later to define it for us. And what will be more likely a more complicated answer than I was hoping for. Like an answer that is not just beaks and claws make a bird, but penguins don't have claws. They got those sad little flippers from the Dollar Tree.
Okay, I know this is a slow drip, but for those of you watching at home,
That's what he
this is,
said.
this is our
Don't know why.
final planning
Oh,
session.
my
Jesus.
God.
Final
Can
planning
Spunk wear
session
that in the
before
battle?
actually assaulting the Well of Dragons. So we're squeezing out every drop we can think of. Giggity.
New idea for a character is Penguin Knight. Just a big penguin.
Put him
Cool.
in the High People
Cool.
campaign.
In the what?
In the High People campaign. High Fantasy.
Oh yeah. Okay. Done.
You
Penguin.
know, a penguin, but they're a warlock, and their pact is that they get to fly at the end
Nice.
Yes.
of it. Think of it. How terrifying. A flying penguin?
That would be scary. But only if it was like an emperor penguin, because then truly he is ascended. Divine right.
I'm thinking of like a full-fledged Empoleon just flying.
Oh,
his-
that's terrifying.
With his eyebrows flapping.
Too much power for one bird. I don't disagree. Okay. Anything else? Ideas.
I think we should get matching tattoos. That's just me. We should all get matching tattoos so that none of us get into heaven when we die.
I already
What?
have tattoos, but I'll get more.
Okay. Ulta goes, all right.
What are we getting a tattoo of?
I mean, what do you want a tattoo of?
Well, I want, because I'm a wizard and I really like books and I want it to have meaning. And I really like I'm gonna put like a grammar, some sort of grammar symbol on my arm that represents my life. And since we're going to the end of the world, maybe a big period right on my arm. Or an ellipsis. Like an anticlimax has happened at the end of this battle. And we lose horribly.
Why are
I
we
guess with
losing
them-
horribly again?
Everything. We're going. Haven't.
No, can we just not lose though?
Oh.
Guys.
I mean, we're going to try. It is a five-headed dragon. Have we stopped to really consider the fact that we may know that we may not return to the mortal coil after this battle? That it could end in our demise. Have we really grasped it, or do we just run headlong into battle?
That's what we've been doing so far. Should we stop that now? Should we reflect? I feel like that's what that hallway was like a hallway of reflection. That
Oh, that's what. Yeah, the weird. I see what you're saying. Well, Listen, in the grand scheme of things, again, I have been with you in a relatively short time. I do not know what kind of people you truly, truly are when left to your own devices. I mean, we are leaving a group of sacrificial humans behind.
You said you were going to try to free some.
We're gonna do our best to free as many as we can.
Okay.
But if it's not all,
If I could just Kobayashi Maru for just a second. What if we run out of time to save everyone? What then?
What do you mean? Like,
So-
we point in, we're gonna do as much as we can. We're gonna point. We're gonna do finger guns. Hey, get on the hell out of here! And then we're gonna keep
well,
moving.
because really we only have to rescue some of them, and then they can rescue the rest.
Correct.
Okay.
So like, and
We're
then
gonna
we
try to
go.
keep
I like the optimism. That's good. Devil's advocate.
Don't like that. You don't need to.
What if? What if somebody slips and falls and we can't go back to grab them and then they get eaten by a dragon? Like,
Well, you done fucked up, kid.
oh shit, that's how you live your lives? For real, dog?
Ulta, historically, since the beginning of this game, has killed without prejudice.
That's what I'm saying, is you all have
We had
been
to be
very
stopped.
lucky so far. The only people who have died are people that we've put a knife to.
Well, yeah, but we've like also almost died. We've had plenty of knives put to us, so like, it is kind of like a back and forth thing.
I guess I'm not saying like don't defend yourself. I'm just saying like, at what point is everything we can when we have the power of gods, you know?
Hmm.
That's what I'm struggling with really, is the phrase we'll do everything we can, because you know, couldn't we just say we'll save them all? I can literally stop time. Like, that's why I'm like, our powers are great and
How many times can
far-reaching.
you stop time?
Like ever?
In a day.
Once. Wait. Yeah.
Okay, well, we're trying to get this all done in one go. So maybe we save that powerful, beautiful magic for when we are up against team.
Okay. Yeah.
We will do what we can, technically speaking. But
Sure.
also recognize that we have a very important battle that if we do not have our highest magics available to us, we will die, and so will the rest of the world. And saving them would have been for nothing.
Oh,
Yes.
oh, good. It was. Yeah. Okay, great. Super duper.
I don't feel like you agree, and I don't feel like you think it's super duper.
No, I do agree, but that it was just it was heavy. Okay, this is really heavy what you just laid down on my lap,
Mhm.
Yep.
and yeah, I don't know if it's been clear, but I'm contending with those feelings right now. So I'm sorry if I'm expressing the first inch of caution we've expressed in the last.
I don't think you need to apologize for that. This is just kind of where we're at.
I just feel like a chicken in a hood screaming at the sky. And no one can see me.
I think I'll go get my hair cut.
Nice.
Yeah, okay. Seems like a good thing to do before Act 3.
Ulta will go with you to get tattoos, though.
Okay, so what are we
Oh
getting
yeah,
at?
I'm going to tattoo time.
All right. What did you say you're getting tattoos of?
There's only 5 of us. How many letters are in friendship? FREIENDSHIP. Damn, almost. Well, who wants a third letter? Who wants a third letter on their arm? I feel like we could do friendship. Like someone gets FR, someone gets IE, someone gets ND. People are like, why the fuck do you have 2 random letters on your arm? And be like, actually, if the other 4 people I interact with frequently were here.
I'll do 3, and I'm gonna get them all tattooed on my hip. So I'm gonna do the last 3 letters that.
Oh shit! That's
like a label.
That's dope.
I get
That's
it.
dope. I'll get the letters SH.
You can't have H. I have H.
Oh. For some reason, I thought there were 2 H's.
Let me see how many letters are actually in friendship.
10.
11.
You could all get them across your knuckles.
That's what I thought you were
Spunk
doing.
and Ulta
Oh,
both
except
have smaller hands.
That's right.
They don't have as many digits.
That's so fucking mean.
I'll still get IP on my hip.
If I got it tattooed on my knuckles, people would just think I'm really into fries.
Ulta's gonna get a little dice with the number 2 on it with a banner around it that says "could be worse."
Nice.
Just like an omniscient thing,
You're
you
not
know.
getting any of the
Look at the
friendship
stuff
stuff?
that
I'm
happens.
not getting IP tattooed on me. Everyone else is getting letters.
Letters. I'll get
Nice.
FR.
Can I get the die with an 18 on it and a banner around it that says Dirty 20?
You should.
Court dog just looking at me and then popping the eyebrows up. And just saying, you know what? Yeah.
The people's eyebrow.
All right.
I'm a pretty expressive face.
You know whatever the
especially
fuck
since
you want. It's your
I,
body.
Detached my eyebrows from my hairline.
Put those things down. You're going to get bitch lines.
No, I know I'm gonna get these stupid ass like Viking helmet pearl lines that I have on my forehead.
Holy cow, those aren't bitch lines, those are bitch roads. Holy shit.
I have a really expressive scalp. It moves a lot.
Yo.
Nice.
Fun fact. I have a lot of excess skin around this big ass head.
Corn dog used mean look. It's super effective.
No, no one can leave.
All right, I'm gonna do last call at least for while we're here on screen. This is not to say that if other ideas come up between now and next session, we can talk about them. But we probably want to wrap up for today.
Mm-hmm.
So, anything else you guys can think of immediately right now? For planning purposes.
We'll have to go. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just fucking with you. We'll have to go to the ice cream shop for sure.
I mean, done. Easy.
I'm teasing you.
Do you have any new flavors?
He does not.
Fuck you, dude.
Okay, but we should
I flip over his ice cream stand and run out.
We should still replenish our stores because there will likely be an opportunity for a short rest, hopefully. There might not be, but if there is, we can have ice cream on a short rest.
We have like 4 days left, don't we?
No, but I mean for when we're there. We can, like, if we're in Waterdeep, we can just keep eating here. But I mean, once we power jump away from Waterdeep,
Oh, I see.
we won't have ice cream anymore.
Gotcha.
Put more in the bag of holding.
Yeah, we gotta stock up. Gotta get my
Did we decide if the bag of holding is temperature controlled?
Pocket of it is.
We made a cooler too.
Oh, fridge pocket. Got it.
Fridge pocket.
Because magic will let us do whatever we want, as long as it doesn't affect the mechanics of what the game actually does. You want ice cream? Have it. I don't care.
Can I have a snail with a human
Sure.
face? Yes. Can he talk? No.
Go. Can he cast spells? Also no.
Hell no. But he's a snail, right? Mm-hmm. With a human face? Yep.
I just had the most horrifying image in my head when you said that. I would imagine what you thought of was like cartoonish and wacky. No, I went straight to like, what's his nuts, the director, levels of horror shit. Jesus Christ.
Ooh, Guillermo del Toro.
Guillermo del Toro, yes.
I had to remember. Because that
I
is
don't
real
understand
fucked
what
up.
this.
You don't
I'm
understand
glad-
this?
Speeding memories.
No.
Have you seen
See,
Pan's Labyrinth?
Pan's Labyrinth.
Oh, okay,
It was
okay, yeah. My brain didn't
I
go
knew what it
there at
was
all.
immediately.
Okay, okay. No, I
Oh.
understand now. I feel like I'm on such a different wavelength than you are right now. Though.
You are.
Holy
you
shit.
actually are.
I feel like that
Bro.
wasn't a wavelength. That was an age gap.
It is. There is something to be said, is that the only sober person is the only person who didn't immediately see eyes open in your palms when you did that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I saw it instantly. That hurt.
It's so scary.
All right.
Think of anything else?
All right.
Magic,
Cool.
we can drag this out till fucking 11:30.
I know. That's why I'm kind of doing okay. I'm stepping in. I did want to squeeze out what we could because today is short.
Yeah, we want to milk as much as possible.
If we could end like with us getting to the war camp and starting next session there.
We can do that. I did already ping Hyacinth to say if there's any planning that he would want to contribute retroactively before next session, we can do that.
Smash that.
Ideally before next session, and he thumbs upped it, so he did see it. So yeah, we can end on this. Aster, you would know that you need to make a connection with the friendly druids that are essentially opening up a tree that you are not familiar with for you. I don't know if I've ever done this in this campaign, but I did it in my last one, and I think I'm going to roll with it as a homebrew rule for all D&D games I run from this point forward. When multiple people, characters, NPCs, mix of both, have access to the same spells, whether they have them in their, as long as one person has it in their known spell list, others can join them to sort of enhance the magic. And I like to work with the players on details about how that works. We did a really fun, like, hallow a city with like 6 clerics in my last campaign. It was cool. So I'm going to say that your like tree teleportation spell, I forget what it's called, can be like connected with other druids on the other side when you are not familiar with the tree.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
So we'll say that you guys are on your way, not with the dragon's companions, but with your necromancer friends. And only the necromancer friend, right?
Are we having Elia come with us? So we have at least one dragon with us?
Thought Elia was going with us. I thought it was Elia and the consensual necromancer.
Okay.
Nicholas Heathrow?
So the other 4 dragons are the ones that you're going to illusion magic yourselves onto,
Yes.
right? Okay. So you're going to be down 1 person.
Yeah, we'll have Spunk fly in on the one that's supposed to go with Juno, because that feels correct. I don't want Spunk falling off a dragon. And also, I don't think Spunk should be concentrating on flying a dragon.
Not by myself.
Okay.
Unless you'd rather go with Ulta. In which case, feel free.
We are similar in size. Do you think the 2 of us Can we have one of those two-headed dragons, like like those idiot blonde twins from the Dragon Show / movie?
You mean
I was
how to
going
train
to
your dragon?
suggest. I was going to suggest a double saddle.
Oh my!
A side by side or a or back?
Or you could have a saddle up front and steer, and I could have a smaller saddle off in the corner where I just watch.
A
I like that
sidecar
idea.
saddle.
Yeah, I'll take a cuck saddle.
Not the
Jesus.
cuck saddle.
Oh boy, never a dull day. Okay, cool. So we're gonna fast forward 5 in-game days. It's go day, and I will actually end on you guys starting to go through your tree, because the scene I want to describe to you is gonna take me some time to finish writing. So that's where we'll end. Cool. Let's go around the table one more time. Talk about you and your characters, and pitch any fun stuff you want to advertise that you've got coming up. And I'm probably gonna say it again, but for anybody keeping tabs on this campaign, keep tabs on our social media. We need to figure out behind the scenes what day is going to be our next day, because the next scheduled day does not work. I can guarantee it will be a Thursday within the next 4 weeks. But yeah, keep an eye on social media for confirmation on that. Let's start with Heck.
All right, hey everybody, it's me, Sir Heckalot. You know, I'm here. I'm on your screen. And as per usual, I was back with Aster. You can find me all over the internet at Sir Heckalot, including Twitch, Itch, Blue Sky, Instagram, etc., etc. Just find me. Best place to figure out where I'm going to be in the TTRPG space next, because things have gotten complicated since I started my new job. So we'll kind of see how that goes. Typically, you can find me on Neon Lights Roleplay. That's usually the place that I'm at. Every other Monday with Oathsworn Odyssey of the Dragon Lords, and every other Friday with Steel and Arbor, a Humblewood campaign. The next couple weeks might be a little bit different. I might not be present, but I still urge you to go check out those campaigns because they are a fantastic time. And I will hopefully return to them soon once my schedule kind of evens out. But yeah, on over to Chris.
Hi everybody, my name is Chris. Does anybody know how to say gloves in Spanish? Anyone at all? No? Can someone Google it and tell me what it is? Just real quick. Humor me on my outro in this time of
Guantes.
times. What?
Guantes.
This outro, here comes. You can find me on all forms of social media at Christopia VO. You can find me probably tomorrow with me and Sparrow. We're gonna be playing we're gonna be playing something. Just come on down and check it out. I'll see you then. Corn dog.
Hey, it's me, Corn Dog. You can find me on the internet. You can also find me at Oats on Monday on Neon Lights. Okay, over to you, Chrissy.
Hello, I'm Chrissy Crits. Ulta. Games, places. Back to you, Magic.
All right. The other big thing we've got going on this channel is Lines in the Lies. That is our Vecna Eve of Ruin campaign. That'll continue this Sunday at 1 p.m. Eastern. Otherwise, like I said, keep an eye on social media about when our next session with this crew will be, starting the official assault on the Well of Dragons. Suffice to say, that is one of my most anticipated game sessions ever. It's going to be a good one. So we'll see you guys then. Say goodnight, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Bye.